What's up, guys? Beatsbylonza back in the building for another stream.
What's up, guys?
Let's see. Let's see what we can get into today. So, oh man, I've been having a time. I've been having a time with my streaming setup, and I've been just trying to figure out like how to get everything together. So, I finally came across my best setup solution to gather a better sound into my streaming platform and to also um, get it all working together. Now, for some odd reason, I won't give you all the specifics, but I'll tell you for some odd reason, the Mac really has a hard time uh, dealing with a whole bunch of interfaces. So let me give some shout outs to the people who's here in the building already. The Observer of Thoughts, what's going on? I appreciate you being here this morning. Linda's Tree Tender Street 2771. I've seen you last couple days leaving comments. I really appreciate it. Um, much love to you. Appreciate it. But yeah, I'm here today. I don't really have a theme of what I'm gonna do as far as working on the stream, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna go off the top of my head and just make something. So Mondays, if y'all know the schedule, Mondays is military tips for producers, where I give producers tips that I got from when I was in the military, when I was a Marine, and some things that kind of have helped me in my military career, and then moving over, crossing over to the civilian population to to beat making in the civilian population. Now, a lot of y'all probably know that the 20 years that I was in the Marine Corps, um, I did production and engineering and recording and all that stuff, and I did music while I was in the military. So what that provided for me was like it was an opportunity to where like I was still in, but I was out almost. Like I had something to fall back on to do on my free time. So um, I enjoyed like throwing R&B bashes and rap bashes and things of that nature, like concerts and things like that. I DJ'd at a online radio station that was built inside of like a radio station building. Like they had all the equipment for like a radio station. I believe it was a radio station, but they turned it into like an online radio station. So they had different offices, and you can like go in and you could stream your radio station from one of the offices. So I had the SSC radio while I was in Richmond, Virginia. So I did that for a little bit, and then yeah, man, I just got back to I moved myself out of engineering and I just went full fledged producing because I'm a, as most people don't know, I'm an introvert, and I kind of like to hang by myself and be by myself and just do by myself. So like having people come to my house and record was fun. I loved it, but then at the same time, as much as I loved it, I kind of hated. I hated like people coming to my house and stuff, especially like once I got out and then I retired and then I had like my retirement house, and then people would have to come to my home. I had to like let them into the basement to like record in my studio. I had a basement studio, and I was just too nervous, too much like I don't know anxiety with like having people come to my studio and recording back then. And so then when we bought this property and we moved out of, well, this is my third retirement house. So after we'll talk about that another day. But after we moved to this house, I kind of downsized from I had 770 square feet on the studio to like I'm a little bit below. I think I'm like 600, maybe 640 or 650 something square feet in this place, in this in-law suite. So my wife is like trying to always kick me out of here and like make this her office and like build me another studio, like an actual building, like a huge humongous building, like a barn dominium type style place. But I'm like, we don't need to do that. Anyway, let's get to making some beats. So I was messing with this kit, and I already had made this beat in it. I'm gonna let you listen to the first verse of the beat, and then I'm gonna let you listen to the sounds that I was thinking like would make another incredible beat. But anyway, that was what I made with this kit. But I was playing around with some of these sounds. Oh, did I record over that? Let me undo that really quick. Like undo. Hopefully I did. Yeah. But anyway, I like this. I like that for some reason. But anyway, I ain't gonna mess with that. But I like that. I like that sound. I was just listening to it, and I was like, maybe I can make something else with that. But yeah, let's just start from scratch and find something else we can use. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. You know what we're gonna do? I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I am going to we're gonna chop up a Masada sample this morning. So afternoon. Is it afternoon? Yeah, afternoon. So we're gonna chop up a Masada sample real quick like so let's find let's find our Masada sample really quick like so dun, 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 dun. Alright, Masada. Now I know we actually got two. Alright, so 3,000. Now let's find one we hadn't used that one before. Oh yeah. We definitely gonna use that one. Alright, so I don't know where I just put it, but we will use that one. So let's go to B1. Let's go to sample of sign. Mm-hmm. so many clips in there. And if y'all not familiar with Masada, man, y'all know Masada is the inventor of the lazy chop, which I just did just now. Lazy chopped it, and shout out to Masada, man. That's my guy. And he hooked me up with some samples. If y'all hadn't got to the sample, the cyclekit.com, y'all go and get y'all some samples from the cyclekit.com. But I heard a whole bunch of breakdowns in there that I really would like to use. And there was actually, I think in Bank B, I thought I heard like something was good for my hook. Yeah, it's not that one. All right, cool. So let's while we're here, let's go ahead and put these in mute groups really quick, like. Dun, 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 dun. All right. One thing I love about Masada, about these kits is that, um, yeah, they ready to, they ready to go. Uh huh. I hear you. You can spend all day just chopping samples. Almost done. It's the last one. Last one right there. All right, cool. All right, so let's find our chops. All right, let's look and see before we get started. All right, so we're gonna go. We about there. 133. All right. Stand by. Ain't gonna take me long. All right, cool. So let's before we do that, let's find our chops. And I believe what I just did here is, yeah, I did. I put that sample on my kick. So let's go ahead and fix that before we move on. So let's put our there we go. All right, so let's find our new track. Let's find our drums really quick. Let's go with my man Beats in Bed. Beats in Bed always got good old school samples. Yeah, that may work. Let's do one more just for shits and giggles. Alright, new track, new drum, browse. let's do pants just in case. All right, so we get 2 drums. Now let's go to our chops. So we got 8. Let's go with 16. Let's go with 16. 16 bars. So let's do shift cut. Now what I want to do is I need to have count in on record and play. So it sounds like, let's look at it one more time just to make sure. Sample edit. We want to go to track edit. Track edit, sample. Now it says we want to go out of, let's go to super algorithm. So it says 131.98. So let's go 131.98. 131.98. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go. We're gonna go there. I want to go. Move you really quick. All right, and you're off there, and you're off there. Yeah, we're still off. Goodness gracious, can't see. All right, so we're gonna go over just a little bit. Don't snap it. All right, you need to go back just a little bit. go. I was a little off. I was so happy to get that in there. All right, so we'll fix it. Da-da-da-da. Now, I'm supposed to freaking snap on 16s, but I can tell you that the way I chop sometimes, I'll be a little bit early. So let's take the snap off. Put the snap back on so we can get right on the grid. And then sometimes the chops be early a little bit, so I have to go back in and fix them. But I think we somewhere close. And another thing I always do is before I chop my sample and lay my sample down, I always do my drums first, so my sample can follow my drums. But all right, so let me read a couple questions and I get back. So we got Russell Bradley in the building. What's going on? Appreciate you. Said this one gonna be a hit. Russell Bradley says you can tell from them chops right away, for sure. And then we got some bombs. That vocal, oh, that's the right one. Let's fucking go, for sure. So soulful, vibing, for sure. And he said RZA would be proud. I appreciate it. All right, so let me mute my freaking chops really quick, like. Let's go ahead and rock my drums. All right, so let's see. Another thing too, I need to let's see if I stand up. It's kind of hard to see. My chair is low. All right. Just a little bit. All right, cool. All right. All right, cool. That should be enough. All right, so let's go back to our. All right, cool. All right, so this ooh is that chop is that one. see. So those last ones probably need to go. Let's see. It sounded like it was early. Let's see. Let's listen to it from here. All right. So that one, it sounds like it's early. All right. So now let's start from there. Yeah, I see that one is just a little bit off the grid. Not much. Don't snap. Now, I apologize in advance. This is not normally how you should come on a stream. Like, you should really, like, it should all, like, hit on time the first time. But, oh well. Some shits happen sometimes. DJ L609, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute. Um, Drifting. Let's see. So Drift King of Akron. Okay, Akron, Ohio. Familiar. What's up? I appreciate you being in the building. And DJ L609, appreciate you as well. Linda Street asked if I work with FL Studio. That was my first DAW that I ever had, that I ever started producing on, and I loved it. I could crank out 10 beats a day, every day, like clockwork. Now I can't even work in FL for shit. I can't make a beat in FL to save my life. Like, it take me all day to make a beat in FL right now. But yeah, back in the day when I just had a MIDI keyboard and Fruity Loops on the CD, bro, I was a monster with it. I just but for probably for every 100 beats, I probably had 10 beats that were rappable. So I gained my 10,000 hours in in FL Studio, and then I went to Reason. Then I went from Reason to Machine, and now it's Machine and Machine, Ableton, and MPC is what I'm in right now. But anyway, let's get back to this because I ain't even got the hook chop yet. I don't even like that coming back in so many different times, coming back the same amount of time. I need it to go up another. I kind of like it. All right, let's go back. Before I get lost of where I'm at. All right, so let's see what we got. So we got. Now this is where my change should come in. So it needs to go. Let's delete those. And then leave those two. And let's see what happens if... Okay, I got you, Mr. Backwards. And I'm gonna forget it too. So I gotta take those other two out and put them back. Shift cut, and I can actually copy and paste them, and make sure they're on the grid. All right, I think we're almost there, guys. And don't snap. All right. No, it ain't there yet. And I need to get that air out of there. I want you to know that it's a chop. So let's get the space out of there. We cooking though. I hear what we got. All right, let's get the space out of them chops. Let's try that. All right, we won't take you back through the whole thing. We'll play it halfway through. We'll bring that over just a little bit, and maybe it'll hit on time. Let's see where that other one. Let's see where that ends. It was chopped right. that space with another sample to kind of close up the space, so you won't even know that that's there. All right, so we're gonna copy, and we're going to now do our hook really quick. Like, so name this our hook. All right, so let's take our samples out of there, and now we're gonna do our hook. Now we got drums in there. It should be a lot easier now that we got drums. Woo! Let's see. So we got. Ooh. All right. We almost there. I hear you, buddy. Got you, because you're wrong. Don't snap. Put you on. Okay, so bum 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 do 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 do. So now you just need to come over just a little bit to catch early. I think that might be it right there. Alright, cool. Let's go over just a little bit more. And then that chop needs to be okay, cool. That should work because I'm not using no more chops over there. So let's go back to that sample. Should be that. Let's say shift, process, extract. Alright, so let's see if it's going to work this time. Tell you what, let's silence this. Let's silence this one right here. All right, so let's silence it, and then we'll cut it off. Make it cut that one off. Where's that other sample at then? Can't be that's just popping in like that. Because it's that one. that coming at in at? There's no way I hit that again somewhere. All right, so let's go back out. Trap can only be one place. So I'll tell you what. Let's delete that sample and see if it comes in. Okay, that'll work too. Nah, that ain't it. I like that a little bit better. That was all wrong too. So let's go back. Let's try it again. Almost there. All right. Fuck. All right. So we need to come off the thing and then. Okay, so we need to come off the joint and go into there. All right, so play. No, too late. That is too late. No, that ain't it either, motherfucker. All right, so where's those two chops? That's what I need to do. Is find those right there. Oh, it's working. It's working me out today. Okay, gotcha. Let's do that. Let's finish that one out then. I saw This World Needs a Heroes in the building. What's going on? Appreciate you being in the building. I'm over here getting whooped on this last part of my hook. DC Carson, what's up, my guy? Appreciate you. And yeah. Let me get back to this. I gotta figure out the last couple chops. It's in this group though. Let's start from here. And let's fix that one really quick, like before we move any further from there. So that one. That may work. Let's see what we got. We got. I'll tell you what, my drums is actually wrong here too. I don't want that. So let's see which one it is. Pants, maybe? Yeah. Alright, so let's solo. Yeah, that's what's killing my sample. That's fine. Cool. Now go back. Let's move them back on the scene. Move them back on the scene and play. Just 3 more bars. So we got Alright, so let's try that and see what that sounds like. Why is it always catching me on the end? Now let's clean this up. Woo! let's clean our spots off. But I think we got it. So we want to go to browse. Let's find something to clean it up with. Let's go and splice. See if we can find some vocals, some pretty vocals somewhere to add in.
Thick thighs. I don't wanna make no. Yeah.
I think I found something. All right, cool. So let's go to sample, edit. Let's chop this freaking sample up. Okay, that's gonna be the same all the way across. So let's go ahead and convert it to new drum track. Cool. And now we'll cut it down. We'll add some effects on there. Let's see what we do with let's see what we got. Let's go to let's go to something crazy. Something we can distort. Let's go to Fly Tape 2. Let's go to Fly Tape 2. Let's go to Fly Tape 2 and mess around with some stuff. Better. Alright, so let's go here. Let's cut it. Let's try again. Got that. Now let's add a plugin. This World Needs a Hero said this sounds like Kanye Overnight Celebrity. Yeah, a little bit. Now let's see if the Astrolab is gonna work with me today. So let's do, instead of plug in, let's do new audio track. We're gonna record in, and we're gonna give 8 bars. All right. So what we got? We got nothing. Let's make sure we're all plugged in. All right. So who is plugged in don't need to be here. I'll tell you what. Dun, 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 dun. Hopefully this don't cut my camera off, but we'll see. Let's see. All right, so we got in. Make sure our monitor is on merge. Okay. All right, so let's go back to menu, preferences, MIDI. See if we got the Astrolab come in. It didn't. That sucks. Well, we are not going to be able to use that. Alright, so we are in. Let's see what key this is in. I believe it said E. But let's see. Track edit. Track edit. Bum, 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 bum. Says we are G minor. Alright, cool. So we're going to go to G minor. Dun, 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 dun. G minor. So G and a minor. Let's go with natural minor. Plug-in. Actually, let's duplicate that one and let's move it off of that one. Let's find something. With what I already got. Did my camera go out? Yeah, it did. So let's remove, add back to stage. Oh, that sucks. I don't know if we're still on the stream. I don't see nothing on my camera. Dun, 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 dun. Hopefully y'all can hear me still. Can y'all hear me still? Freaking stupid ass computer, man. I tell you, be killing me, bro. Killing me. Dun, 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 dun. They still talking, so somebody's still hearing, but hopefully you can hear. Okay, so volume good. Blatantly Blatant Network. What's up, my guy? Just put my other camera back on, so let me know if you can see my camera now. My second camera should be on the screen. Y'all can probably see my feet up. Now this beat is taking too long to work on, but we're gonna finish it up. Did y'all see the Eddie Murphy doc, Being Eddie? Very dope documentary if y'all hadn't seen it. But I heard that it sounded like the Beverly Hills Cop. I can't play it, but that sounds like one of the sounds. Alright, so let's move on. Let's find something that I can add to it. Let's try Not. We don't want to take away from the soulness of it, so know the verse is perfect, but the hook is I'm gonna fuck with the hook real quick. Like I know exactly what I'm about to do to it. All right, cool. So what I'll do is one last thing to it is let's go to my other extra kit. Not that one. That Beats in Bed Bedroom Breaks Volume 2. All right, let's see what we can do. All right, let's try that. All right, I'm gonna do one more last thing. I got an idea just now. Let me read some of the comments. Let's see what we got. Yeah. Lonze with the Monday live for sure. What's going on, Blatantly? I hope you're doing good on the road. This world needs a hero. Salute to you being in the building. Thank you. I appreciate it. I know you be up early in the morning and late at nights, so I really appreciate it. Let's see what else is going on. Blah 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 blah. Sound fonts lately. Blatantly has been messing with sound fonts lately. I just got $100 coupon for the freaking from Falcon. When I bought Falcon, they gave me $100 coupon. I went and bought I bought all the $19 sales that they had on their joints that they had on there, and then I bought. There was one that was on there for a couple that was on there for free, so I got that for free. So I've been working with that the last couple days, and I got there's something else I got that I need. Oh, um, my man Raul Lifted Noise, he got a couple packs that I just got off of his site the other day, so I'm gonna knock that out. Dun dun dun. It said we need a Charlie Murphy doc for sure. That was dope, man. I felt bad. I felt bad for Eddie because I know what it is to lose a sibling. So very very tough to deal with. Um, Directed by Dave. Oh, that would be hilarious. I love to see Dave Chappelle on there. Chris Rock was on that documentary. My man Kevin Hart was on the documentary. Yes, this is one of Masada's soul samples that I got. So I'm knocking that out. Appreciate it. World Needs a Hero said I'm cooking and it smells good. Fire sample. Scale of 3. I got Scale of 3. I haven't dropped it in lately on MPC. Um, but yeah, I got to check that out. All right, so one last thing I want to do. I want to add a vocal to this. I want to put some in here stupid that I just thought of. In the part where it says in the part where there's an empty hole on the hook, I want to add something. So let's go to menu, go to input. We're gonna cut our mic on. Let's cut our internal speakers off. Put our mic on, and it's actually on the speakers. That's crazy. Check 1 2 1 2, but it's there. All right, cool. All right, that is crazy. That it's picking up here. Okay, all right, yeah. Maybe because it's merging on the. Yeah, it's on auto. Let's see, off. Check 1 2. Okay. I had to cut my monitor off, and now I can mess with the volume on the MPC. That's great. That's dope. That's dope though. I like being able to control my volume from the MPC Live 3. I did a video on that this morning. So let me check this out. Let's see. I want to say something like man, why the fuck y'all playing with me, right? Alright, so let's go back, put in, and let's do that again. Why y'all playing with me, right? For real? Let's go. Alright, so there we go. So we got off. Let's cut the mic off. And let's go back to it. Let's solo it and let's put some effects on it. So we want to do, I wanted the echo. So let's go with some echo. Let's find some echo. Dun, 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 dun. I wanted to have some delay. I wanted to have some echo. I want to have some reverb, so let's do analog, reverb, sample delay, reverb and gate. Let's do air reverb. Why y'all playing with me, right? Alright, so we got that part in there. But it's playing a beat in it. What? Because it's recording the beat. Duh. Alright, so I'm going to have to mute my speakers in order to do that. Damn. Why y'all playing with me, right? Actually, what I can do is, since I'm here, let's edit the start. Take all the beat out and just go to the vocals. go there to that portion.
Well, why y'all playing with me, right?
All right, cool. So I need to go to the portion where the hook comes out. So let's move it. Oh yeah, we're on solo. So it should be here. So let's move that over there. Alright, so we got that. And what else can we put on here that's gonna be crazy stupid? Let's do a filter sweep. No, let's not do a filter sweep. Let's go to the one where we can mess with some stuff like decimator or distortion custom or distortion fuzz. Let's try that. No, we don't want fuzz. That sounds crazy as hell. Nope. Let's change it. Let's delete the fuzz out of there. I thought it was gonna be something else. Alright, so let's go one more time. Let's try one more other thing. So let's do Talkbox maybe? Okay. Alright, so let's do not Heaven's Choir. Yodeler? Let's see what Yodeler sounds like. Let's see. Let's go solo. And let's go back to here and play.
Why y'all playing with me? Real? Let's go.
Alright, cool. Alright, so I'm going to get y'all off the stream, get y'all off the hook. I've been here too long. It's absolutely too long to be freaking messing with a beat. Yeah, man, you gotta check out Masada samples. Masada is the truth with these soul samples. Um, I had to just throw something crazy in there. I still got an intro to go, and yeah, I think I may just throw an intro on it and be done. But I thank y'all for watching the stream. I hope y'all enjoyed. Y'all can't see my face, but I'm looking at y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the stream so far, and I'm gonna get out of here because it's almost time to pick up my child. Let me scroll up so y'all can see my face. It's almost time for me to go pick up my child, and I've been here too long. But anyway, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate you being here, and y'all know, like always, follow me on all social media at Beatsbylonza. That's everywhere at Beatsbylonza. If you go on your browser and search Beatsbylonza, I'll be on the first 15 pages. So I actually might cover all the pages of your search browser if you search it. So check that out. And also at beatsbylonza.com, which I got it here somewhere. Beatsbylonza.com, you can get my free drum kit for new producers. For y'all's producers that are long in the tooth, this won't do nothing for y'all. This is just extra sounds for y'all to have. Y'all can check that out. And I got a new merch called the BPM Hunter. And I have in mind, I have a new plugin called the BPM Hunter. And this is going to be for you to throw on your master output of your DAW or whatever you're using to find the BPM of a sample. And so that is going to be coming soon. I'm going to be working on that. I also got another plugin that I am still working on. It's kicking my ass. It's called a BLAP plugin. It's I'll tell y'all about it later. But anyway, the BLAP plugin is going to be dope. And if you have seen some of my stuff on my page, I talked about what it is. So that's coming soon. I may have to hire somebody to help me finish it out if I can't finish it. But I think I'm at the end point of it. It just has to be published and all that kind of stuff. So shout out to everybody who's been on the stream. I appreciate it. And I'm out of here. So peace out. Much love.